Apart from your teenage makeout spot, the loggers blamed environmental. There were a lot of reasons the industry declined. Competition with Canada,
Most of the old-growth forests that were here.
Now there's a failed bear. Anyway, the park never opened. Barefoot Park is its
You with the reporter?
Sure, yeah. I'm sure I have my little notebook around here.
Figures. More outsiders snooping around. You don't look like you're from the mayor's office, though you could be a cop.
Take that back, right now. I do not give off a cop vibe.
All adults smell faintly a cop. It's not personal.
Why would the mayor and the cops be interested in a bunch of skate punks?
It's not us they're interested in. The mayor's been trying to sell the land. Redevelop it in... Wait a second. You're Jala, right? Why didn't you say so? Soundy's been expecting you.
What exactly is a soundy?
Duh. He's the mascot of Barefoot Park. He's the one who invited us here. Our leader. Soundy's inside. He's the bear on the throne. You can't miss him.
Are you ignoring me?
You're really clingy, you know that?
I'm inside your head. I literally have no... Whatever. From now on, the skate park is all yours.
You came. Welcome. I'm glad to see you brought your skateboard.
Oh, it's you, Jala. I didn't expect to see you here.
I got a mysterious phone call asking me to come to the place I went to be free.
You invited her here, but you won't even talk to me?
Ms. Rampersad was just leaving. We don't like outsiders. And we really don't like reporters.
The hell I was. I'm not leaving till I get an interview, on the record. The people of this town deserve to know what you're doing here with these kids.
You could never understand what this place means. Why it matters. Why the Cubs want to stay here with me. How could we possibly trust you? You don't...
But she...
Oh, interesting. Is she your champion?
Excuse me?
Yep, she is. Does that get me an interview?
Complete my skate challenges. Defeat my Cub leaders, Jala. Prove yourself worthy of Barefoot Park's secrets, and I will tell my Cubs to answer Tyler Rampesad's questions. She can investigate to her heart's content.
It's a deal.
Until then, Ms. Rampersad.
Don't even say a word, Jala. You owe me this. Meet me. We need to talk strategy.
You think you have the right to be here, Jala? You better dust off your moves, Grandma, 'cause...
Donato, I thought we agreed to lay off the age thing. Not cool, babe.
Yeah, what's not cool is you interrupting me in front of the enemy, Theo.
It kind of seems like you two have a lot to talk about. I could come back later, maybe.
No, we're doing this now. See what happens when you interrupt, Theo?
Wow. Uncalled for, babe.
Get ready to taste defeat, Jala.
abandoned park, creepy authority figure, arbitrary rules. Ever considered you may be in a cult? It's been a while since.
Are you even trying to defeat these? Because it really doesn't feel like you're committed.
Oh, now you're the ex.
Ha! You're mad at me. I knew it.
You took Miriam from biology to the end of your dance.
After you said you didn't want.
So you went with someone else?
He's probably cheating on you.
Miriam's been my friend since grade school. It's not a big deal.
Your boyfriend obviously doesn't agree.
Shut up.
Don't tell Jala to shut up. She's not the one who's cheating.
I'm not. Your jealousy is so out of control. This is all your fault, Jala. You're...
Are you cheating on me, Donato?
No! She doesn't know what she's talking about.
My sister told me you were a player. I should have listened.
Theo, battle now, fight later?
So who is it? Who have you been sneaking around with?
No one. I spent all my time with you.
Sounds like he's saying he's bored of you.
Gotta keep it fierce, Donato. Did I say that out loud? Jeez, Theo! Ugh, this is my fault. Stay out of our...
Yeah, because you're handling it great on your own. It's been a while since I...
My boyfriend doesn't need you feeding his parents. Gotta keep it fierce, Donato. Did I say that out?
I can't do this anymore.
You know what? Fine. I'm breaking up with you two.
Well then, great. It's mutual. Go to all the dances you want with Miriam.
Oh, I will. Maybe Miriam will be less of...
Okay, this is real awkward. I'm just...
see how you wield that board. Perfect. Let's see how you...
Hi, Jala. You look like shit.
Oh, don't even. We both know I look hot as hell.
Yeah, you're right. You don't even have the decency to gratify me by looking like shit.
It's a curse.
It's annoying, is what it is.
I could find a muddy puddle to fall into, steal a bear mask from one of the skate punks.
Stop trying to make me laugh. I don't want to laugh with you. I don't even want to look at you, but here you are.
Here I am.
Let's just stick to talking strategy. Strictly business.
So, you work at the Timber Hills Gazette? Tyler Umpersod, girl reporter.
You can laugh, but local news is the lifeblood of democracy. I'm involved with the community. I care about this town. I wouldn't expect...
So this is incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, no shit, this is incredibly uncomfortable.
She can hear me?
Of course I can hear you. Are you okay, Jala?
I am definitely...
I don't like this at all.
Well, I'm not exactly jumping for joy, but let's just set our whole thing aside, okay? It's not important. There's something bad going on in the park. Soundy's got his claws into these kids.
We used to sneak out and hang out in the park all the time. What's the big deal?
A lot of things have changed since you left town. Soundy's been recruiting for a while, but ever since the mayor announced she was gonna sell off the park, things have gotten weirder. The Cubs stopped taking their masks off outside of the park. They don't talk to anyone. They're missing school. We have to do something. Soundy's stealing the whole town's future.
Isn't there someone you can go to? Parents, teachers? I don't know.
Half the parents in town are going out of their heads. The other half are pretending nothing's going on. They're no help at all. I'm not the only one who's worried. Auntie C's in on it too. A lot of the queer kids in town are involved. He preys on the misfit. Dia's been looking out for one of the kids who got involved. Salma.
Tyler and Dia working together? Things...
Yeah, they are. But you're allowed in. They'll talk to you. That's our chance to break Soundy's... I couldn't care less about getting an interview. All I wanted was access. I have no idea why Soundy invited you to the park, but trust me when I say forget about defeating the Cub leaders. You need to get through to them. Exactly like you did today with Theo and Donato. Now they've broken up. Theo's not going to stick around barefoot. And maybe Donato might question his... You're not here to be a camp counselor. You're here to give these kids a wake...
I've brought you a gift, Jala. Surprise! It's me. I'm the gift I.
Let's just fight. You're making me way too sad. If you're looking for emotional damage,
I love saying your name. Jala. Jala!
don't wear it out. Your body would have a heart attack. I have to admit, I'm kinda...
I guess I should.
Nah, you were doomed either way. Don't take it personally.
Us meeting like this must be fate.
You took a bus here on my grandma's...
Let's get married before.
I really blame you for...
I'm just looking for a simple. My mother will only slip.
I'm going to enjoy...
You're.
I get that a lot.
I'm here to win your.
Not another one. If you knew me,
I'm a modern man.
how many ways can I say I'm not interested? Your body would have a... Is this really the person you want to ambushing strange women as they're just getting...
make my life so.
Oh!
Do you even know who I am? I'm John.
Just don't scuff these shoes.
I have to admit,
Oh! I swear, this has never.
yeah.
You're Uncle Arvin's daughter? No way, he's so nice.
Hey, I can be nice.
In between being a life destroyer, sure, here's what your dad ordered.
Cashew flavored chocolate bar. That's the big mystery?
Wow, I never thought I'd be a part of my dad's candy smuggling ring.
Your dad is actually the coolest. Unlike you. All right, get out of here, scrub. You're cluttering up the place.
I've brought you a gift, Jala. Surprise! It's me. I'm the gift, I mean.
Let's just fight. You're making me. That shirt would look.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I regret everything. I'm saying your name, Jala.
Don't wear it out.
I guess I should have brought a real gift.
Nah, you were doomed either way. Here's your special package, Dad.
Shh! Keep your voice down. Your mom has ears like a bat. Oh, thanks, sweetie. That face. Are you wishing you hadn't come home?
I don't care about the gossip. I don't back down from a challenge.
That's my fighter. You will make them all eat their words.
Dad, stop being so sensible. Can we just watch TV for a while?
Of course. It was brave of you to come home, Jala.
Indeed.
Good morning, Jala. You don't need the internet right now.
No. Why?
Party left a voicemail in the middle of the night saying she's headed to Kanchipuram to pick out Aruni. Now, your Amma needs the phone line open so Party can call for Aruni's preferred colors.
Wait, can't we just pick something locally? Aruni will need fittings.
Aruni has agreed to let us make these decisions.
Of course she did. Anything to make the
Eldest daughter syndrome. It's a
But really, Jala, we have to be thankful to Party. She went to the place in South India for Aruni saris.
And my sari, and yours.
Mine? I'm getting a new sari?
And she's covering a significant chunk of the wedding costs. It's very generous, and we are graciously thankful.
Sounds more like it's Bati's wedding.
Unlike others, Aruni isn't afraid to compromise to make your part.
In other words, Aruni is willing to be the human sacrifice for Pati's dream wedding for Mom.
The priests say the auspicious time will begin at 6:30 a.m., so be prepared to wake up at 2 a.m. to get ready with the rest of us.
Please say you're joking.
Beauty is pain, my dear. We all... Would you like some chai?
Oh, I think I...
Don't stay out too late, Jala.
Really, Amma? I'm not...
Are you heading out?
You should go say hello to your Auntie Chandra. I might stop by myself later.
Shall we make jalebis today, Ma?
Jalebis? Really? But you don't even like them. They are Aruni's favorite.
Just because they're Aruni's favorite doesn't mean I don't like...
Okay. Whatever you say, Jala.
Since I can't eat them, you better eat twice as much for me. But only if they turn out good.
Do I even need to say it?
You didn't actually need to say it.
Where is your head today? Light the stove and heat. You almost did it correct. Do you really have to make a big production out of simple tasks like lighting the stove?
A little flair adds spice to life, doesn't it, Ma?
My mistake for even asking. Pour the sugar and water into the... You could be a decent cook. Stir the sugar until it dissolves, like your temper.
Yeah. Ha. If only you could add some sugar and sweeten me up the same way, huh?
No, I'm glad you have a temper. It's good for a woman to be in touch with her anger in this world. God knows there's enough to be angry about.
Wow, Mom dropping some truths.
Oh.
Yes, well, remember to keep stirring until the sugar does. I've already given you too many compliments today. Next step is mixing saffron with warm milk. Once it's dissolved,
I love this smell.
your party sprays rose water on herself after a bath. Maybe that's why it's familiar?
I don't think that's exactly how I would describe
Yes, perhaps not. Her presence is more formidable than
even when you were a child.
especially then. It was fine. How much validation do you need? Now pour the milk mixture into the sugars. Keep it on low heat so it stays warm. Otherwise, the jalebis won't soak it up as well. I knew you had my cooking genes.
Irony's barely spoken a word to me since I've been back, you know.
So, I combined the dry ingredients for you because you always make a mess with the flour.
Do you think you'll ever let that go? I was like 5 years old. I sneezed.
I wish I had taken a picture. You were such a charming child.
Well, now I'm a mostly competent adult. Can you at least acknowledge that, Ma?
I hear your concerns, Jala, and I'm taking them on board.
Oh no. Jala and I used to call this attitude the headmistress will see you now. It may be even worse than irate Desi mom on a rampage.
Just stop premixing ingredients, okay? I can handle a little flour.
Okay, fine. The next part is all you. Mix water and dahi in a bowl, and then add the flour. Make sure the batter's thick and smooth. No lumps allowed.
You look really well rested today, Amma.
Your dad bought a white noise machine. It's really helping me sleep better. Good. But don't get overconfident.
If these come out well, maybe...
If you think that's a good idea.
Her sweet tooth is the crack in her emotional defenses that I will exploit.
And by gain the upper hand, you mean apologize profusely?
Yes!
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Well, let's see how they come out first, shall we? Fill the piping bags with the batter you just mixed and pipe spirals into the hot oil carefully. Once they're nice and golden, dip them in the warm sugar syrup. Your dad would say you did well, but I'm not.
What's the verdict?
A few mistakes here and there, but not.
Was it you who left another college brochure in my room? Or was it Dad?
I'm in the middle of making dal makhni, Jala. Maybe we should have this conversation later?
I'll give you a hand.
Looks like you're quite determined.
Ha! You're not getting out of this conversation that easily, Amma.
I'll go wash my hands. You look really well rested today, Amma.
So you're saying I usually look haggard? Adequate. Am I going to regret giving you a knife while you're in this mood?
That depends on if you're going to avoid the subject at hand.
We're making dal, Jala. That's the only
Denied.
Just chop the tomatoes, Jala. I've already given you too many compliments today.
I blew off college. There. I blew off college and all the plans we made together, and
Don't say that woman's name in this house.
it happened, Ma. I was with her for 3 years.
I know how long it's been down to the second, Jala. At 21, you think you're all grown up, but you're still at that age. Someone who is 10 years older has a lifetime's more experience.
Says the woman who has a 6-year age gap with her husband.
I am not saying that to her.
Absolutely do not. We want to live to see tomorrow.
Even if you didn't trust us, you should have trusted Aruni.
Oh, Irony would have loved that. Me messing up so spectacularly. She'd have run to you the minute I finished.
Maybe, maybe not.
I'll just puree the tomatoes, shall I?
You almost did it correctly.
I know you have something to say, Ma. You might.
You really want me to? It's not too late to admit you made a mistake. You can still go to college.
I know that it's important to you, but not every.
I know that. But I'm talking about you. How much of this was that girl's idea? It's easy for someone like her to say. People like us need an education. Oh, God. You've got me so worked up I've forgotten. Light the stove. Add butter and ginger garlic quickly now. Well done, Jala. Touchdown. That's what they say in basketball, no? Fry the Kashmiri mirch and then pour in the tomato puree before it burns. The timing's everything.
Good advice, Amma.
If you understand my meaning, you understand. I have nothing else to say.
How long do you think that'll last?
What did I just say about timing? Before it burns, Jala, or we'll have to start again. I knew you had my cooking genes. What if you wake up in 10 years and feel like you've missed out? Not just on your education, but the whole college experience.
I never wanted to go to college, Mom. You wanted it so much that I just went along with it. I couldn't figure out, so I just.
I'm scared for you, Jala. Our education, our knowledge, that's how.
I'll figure it out. You have to trust me.
An answer for everything, this one. Time to stir the pot.
I think you've already done that, Mom.
Ay, Jala! You get your unfortunate sense of humor from your father's side of the family. You won't completely embarrass. Now we just add the reduced puree to the dal, and
But
the dal isn't done, but I can finish it up. You go do something fun, Jala. Get out of the house, maybe? Take your mind off.
yeah, okay.
Better than last time.
What do you think?
It's a fine dal, but nothing to write home about.
Come on, Ma. How often is a doll so good you're inspired to write about it?
You know how your dad came to America a year before me so I could get a visa?
Yeah?
Half his letters home were about how much he missed my dal.
Oh, come on. No way.
Believe what you want. I don't need to boast. Why do you want to make katte sambal? You don't like it.
It's not for me, it's for someone else.
Oh, is it? For
Bus.
How do you know that?
I'm your mother, Jala. I know more
Wanna
than you
shoot
could
some hoops,
possibly
Daddy?
imagine.
I'm not sure my back would survive it, sweetie.
Why do you want to make katte sambal? You don't like it?
It's not for me, it's for someone else.
Oh, is it? For
How do you know that?
I'm your mother, Jala. I know more than you could possibly imagine. I thought you'd be trying to fend him off, not this is quite a...
Mom is underestimating the power of your thirst for his shiny new biceps.
Shut up.
What did you say?
Nothing. Let's start, Mama.
Katte sambal is a simple dish. But that means there's nowhere to time to wash those... Adequate. Put dried red chilies, curry leaves, and salt into the mortar. Grind it up with the pesto. That's good. Chop up the onions. You won't completely embarrass me in front of Party. Grind the onions into a paste and add the umbalakada, but not too smooth. I really am an incredible teacher.
I can smell the umbalakada.
Good, no? One of your dad's cousins brought us back a whole jar from Sri Lanka last month. It lasts forever. Add salt and a good shake of chili powder for heat and that. Oh, so you are paying attention. One squeeze of lemon right at the end. You could be a decent cook. Some.
Did I do good?
Almost as good as mine.
Wow! Seriously?
Don't let it go to your head. I'm sure Sergio will enjoy it.
You actually made me kate sambal? Wow, thank you!
It's not a declaration of eternal devotion or anything.
Oh, no. Of course. Maybe just fleeting devotion?
Were you always this cute? Or is this a...
I aspire to greater and greater heights of cuteness each year. Gotta have goals. So, how's it been being back home?
You haven't seen my sister around, have you?
Timber Hills is a small town. You'll run into...
That doesn't mean she'll talk to me.
She will. Arnie can't stay mad forever. She's your sister.
Spoken like a true only child.
Thanks again for the sambal job. And hey, you've got my number. Text me if you want to talk.
Indeed.
Brought you a gift, Jala. Surprise! I'm the gift item.
Let's just fight. You're... I deserve to walk around my own... the audacity.
Your party said you were in a...
Now I know you're lying. Do all... this. You'll figure.
Hold on. Need to check my bio data.
Those are some.
I guess I should.
Nah, you were.
Jala, Jala, Jala. I knew you couldn't resist, but before you embark on your next, you need to sharpen your skills. Perhaps a few of my...
Indeed.
I've been doing pottery. Have you ever seen a ceramic artist's arms? I'm absolutely...
totally letting me style on you. Don't you have any... Your vibe is less Tony Hawk and more fledgling pigeon falling out of the nest. Yawn.
Can't see straight with these.
Maybe you should pause and...
You haven't earned the right. Oh man, kind of whiffed, didn't?
Total wipeout.
Time for you to face another of our Cece. How would one describe her? Perhaps a pup statue encasing an exposed nerve, a block of ice surrounding a flaming, bleeding heart. Cece's passions were all consuming before I gave her direction. Her dreams vibrated from under her skin before she gave them up for me. Of course, don't be fooled by her apathetic demeanor. She believes.
You really have these kids twisted around your plastic claws.
Just because they're young doesn't mean they don't know their own mind. What a disappointingly tedious opinion. I expected better from you. Enough chit-chat. Here in Barefoot, we let our skill. I'll be awaiting the outcome with great curiosity.
Sorry, kids. No time to play today, so I'll have to make... Is this really the best? 180, 360, 720. Couldn't you say joining a cult is the ultimate kind of posery?
That was on purpose. It's
Ugh.
Oh, yeah. We have to fight, or let's get this over with. I will defeat you, etc., etc.
You don't seem that into this, if I'm being honest. Are you being forced to fight me?
No. Soundy wouldn't force any of us to do anything.
So you do want to fight me?
Want is a strong word. Trust me, I know all about your whole prodigal son returns thing. But apparently, your past includes you breaking my best friend's brother's heart. Now, she hates you. And I might have some bad news, so I definitely need to destroy you. It's just not personal.
I've heard about Soundy and your best friend, but nothing about you. You should get in touch with your own wants. I know I did it too much, but it's good to check in with yourself.
Is that what you consider our dynamic? Checking in?
Yeah, easy for you've never been loyal to anyone, anywhere, or anything in your entire life. You know what? I actually am prepared to die, but like with more. Soundy's loyal to this town because he loves it. Aisha's loyal to the people she loves. And if I just left, I'd be as gross and toxic as you were. I could never do that.
You're really beating yourself up too much, aren't you? If there's a voice inside of you telling you to leave Timber Hills, you should listen. I kind of learned a lot when—
First time taking care of yourself and a partner. God knows Jennifer wasn't going to help.
Stop trying to advise me. I'm not you. I'm not me. Actually, I'm more convinced than ever, and now I'm gonna beat you for Soundy and Aisha.
Teenagers are such contrarians.
the real reason you haven't left town, it's so scared, in fact, that you decided to hide your feelings.
Yeah, staying in town for selfish reasons is a lot different than leaving town for...
Oh my god, Who picked out that jacket? The Teletubbies?
Jala! Are you playing with those roller hooligans again?
It's Jala's mom! Run! You're not worthy to lick the grime off my board's wheel. The big city is just a fantasy. I have to remember that. Ugh, I lost. My heart wasn't in it. It's not in any of this, Rick.
You need to do what's right for you. The people who love you will understand.
Maybe you're right. I've been trapped in how I've been thinking about all this. It's my life. And no one, not even Aisha. Oh.
Nice work.